welcome back to the channel. So a top official at the New York Federal Reserve, John Williams, just warned that America is facing a growing affordability crisis. He says that the lower and middle income families are being crushed by rising housing costs and everyday living expenses, even as the Fed insists that inflation is coming down. It's another reminder that while the headlines are claiming that things are getting better, millions of Americans are falling further and further behind.
Isn't it insane that wanting a normal life now is considered a luxury?
It is a luxury. First of all, go subscribe to A Health to a Homestead Journey Clips. This is a great channel to subscribe to so you can understand that what you're going through right now is not unique to you. If you starting to see that things are not adding up at the grocery store, your check is not covering all the bills anymore, there's a reason why this is happening, because it's happening to everybody right now. So don't feel bad. Just understand that we're dealing with a completely different economy and it's a beast.
Like, we're not asking for yachts, we're not asking for mansions. We're literally just asking for a life that doesn't feel like drowning. A place to live that doesn't take our entire paycheck. A car that doesn't require a loan longer than the relationship that got us into it. And groceries that don't feel like a punishment for trying to eat. We're not chasing some billionaire fantasy. We just want a fair shot. We want time with our families. We want energy after work instead of collapsing on the couch, praying that the weekend feels longer than 6 minutes. We were told, work hard, be loyal, show up. We did. But while we're doing everything right, they kept moving the finish line.
Yep, that's a lot of you guys that are watching my content. I've noticed a lot of you are immigrants, whether it's Caribbean immigrants, African immigrants that watch my content. You came to the United States with this idea of what the United States would be, chasing the American dream, and you're still stuck there. I'm here to give you a harsh wake-up call. The conditions have changed. They've moved the goalpost from here to here. So these are the old rules right here. They told you to, go to school, find a good job, chase the American dream. But now, the new dream is right here. The new dream is not that, what they told you when you first came to the United States 10 years ago, 20 years ago, even 5 years ago. Things have completely changed. And this is what a lot of people are refusing to accept. The United States has now plunged into third world country status. So if you came from a third world country, do you remember what it was like over there? Yeah. That's the United States. But the difference is, it's a very expensive third world country. It's cold.
The rent went up, the food went up, the bills went up, but the paychecks haven't done shit. And the people at the top still have the nerve to tell us it's not that bad. Brother, it is bad. If being able to afford a dentist appointment means going into debt, if missing one day of work means falling behind, if a cart of basic groceries gives you anxiety, that's not a personal problem. That's a broken system.
If this guy is complaining, just know it's the game has changed. Because guys like him, they don't usually complain. These are not the types of personalities or characters that are used to complaining about the system. But now they're complaining. What do you think is going to happen to you if you're not aware of what this guy is talking about? You're going to get wiped out.
So if we sound angry, it's because we are. We're tired of being lectured by the people who've never struggled, while we're trying to survive in a system designed to keep us desperate. We don't want luxury. We just want our lives back. And the fact that even that feels like asking too damn much tells you everything.
I never wanted to come on here and complain about money because it's embarrassing for me to do so.
Lady, don't be embarrassed. You see, that's the thing I've noticed about... okay, I'll just do that. I've noticed about these people is they feel embarrassed to admit that things are bad out here. Lady, please don't be embarrassed because this is happening to a lot of people. Your situation is not unique to you. A lot of people are going through it right now. A lot of people have been blindsided. They don't understand that the game has changed. They don't understand the United States is a very expensive third world country that is run by a bunch of billionaires that don't give two shits about you. As long as you understand this new reality, you can start to accept this new reality. Then you can start making your adjustments and survive what's happening.
Because I have a lot of friends and family that follow me on this account, but I guess that's what I'm gonna do today. My husband and I make more than we ever have. We make a combined, I want to say over $100,000 a year pre-tax, and still at the end of every month, we're overdrawn. Like we're in the red $1,600 every single month. I have canceled every subscription possible that I can cancel. I've canceled our streaming services. I've canceled like any gym memberships. Literally anything that I can cancel, I have.
I'm sorry to say this, it's not gonna work. You've canceled all these subscriptions, and a lot of you guys are similar to this lady right here. You've made cuts to Netflix, you've gotten rid of your Prime, you've gotten rid of all these subscriptions, and maybe you're saving yourself $100 by doing those cancellations. I mean, it will help to some extent, but guess what's going to happen? All those savings are gonna get wiped out by inflation. Let me tell you what's coming. Inflation is gonna get worse. Cost of living is gonna get way worse. You think this is bad? No. Let me remind you, this past weekend on Saturday, the United States just declared war on Iran. That means Iran needs to retaliate. How did Iran retaliate? They closed off oil from being shipped globally, even to the United States. That means the cost of your gas is going to skyrocket. It's going to double. Whatever you're paying for gas right now is going to double. And everything's going to go up. Okay, so whatever you think you're saving right now, nah, it's gonna get wiped out in like maybe, let's give it 30 days. Because 30 days is how long it's gonna take for the shocks, the oil shocks, to be felt globally, including the United States. Everything has consequences. Voting for the wrong people has consequences. Not adjusting to these new conditions has consequences. A lot of you guys are going to face the consequences of inaction. Not taking action is also a decision, and this will impact you. And not taking action has consequences. If you guys are sick and tired of being sick and tired like this lady, like the other guy that I just reacted to, you need to schedule a call. I'll put a link in the description of this video. First, you need to accept that the United States is now a third world country run by billionaires. If you accept that, then we can get to the next step. Okay, we can start the healing process. Okay, schedule a call, invest in yourself. I'm going to teach you 2 skills. I'm going to teach you how to do sales, and I'm going to teach you how to market yourself to people that still have money in this economy. Even though majority of people are struggling, there's still people that are profiting off of other people's struggle. So schedule a call. I'll put a link in the description of this video. Invest in yourself, or else you're going to end up a victim of this new system. Okay, the game has changed, and it's very, very cold.